Hey folks, oh yeah, there's our Twitch thing, maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe.
Oh, they can't see us. There we are. Hey folks, we're back with Vintage Pokemon Project. We're in the midst of the second month, oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Second month of remakes. And it's the 14th of November. We got some, I don't know, exciting Pokemon news this week. But let's talk about how things are going.
The last time we had an update, we should probably recap from there.
Yep.
When was this time?
I'm gonna look this up.
I don't know. I think my guess is it's been about 3 weeks, maybe 4. I know that...
October 10th.
Oof. Okay, so
Whoa.
that's maybe 5 weeks. Okay, so lots been going on.
Yeah, we've had some fun with that. That was the day when I was on my phone struggling. That was the last time we had a catch up.
Yeah. So did we finish games since then?
The next stream immediately after, I took on the Elite Four.
Word,
and
okay.
the one after that, Cam was chasing Team Aqua.
Gotcha,
And
okay.
then you and I started Omega Ruby and Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't made much progress in Soul Silver. So not a whole lot of updates on that front, although I will talk about the pieces of the game that I have experienced. But you guys are going through the Gen 3 remakes as well, which is very exciting. So who wants to start?
Shamina, you probably have more, so if you want to go first.
There's a lot of me on these videos. So yes, let's get going with that.
Let's do it.
The immediate video after our last update was me taking on the Elite Four in Leaf Green.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was, I leveled up so significantly, but also to the point where I was like, okay, now I'm impatient. I just want to take on the league, and I just want to see if I'm gonna be okay or not. Because again, Leaf Green was done technically through a Nuzlocke, but it was a very safe Nuzlocke, because I think I only lost like one team member the whole time through. It was just very specific with my healing during the Elite Four. So it went pretty well from what I can remember. It has been a month. I don't think I lost anyone in the Elite Four.
I think you spent a lot of time leveling before that to make sure that it was going to go pretty smoothly.
I did. I think I leveled up like 10 levels off screen between the rival battle after Giovanni and when I took on the Elite Four. It was a lot.
Nice.
But it went well. It went
That's
really
good.
smoothly. And I was so ready to go back into the land of experience all, because it was such a pain leveling up each individual Pokemon one by one again.
Yep.
Yes.
So as much as I don't like it, I do miss it.
Yeah.
And I did miss it going into Omega Ruby. Because, good God, I've been sweeping left and right ever since I got that thing.
Yeah.
Like, Flannery was a joke. I remember being really terrified of her because I was in an all-grass team.
Flannery's
Norman?
which one? The flying one?
She's fire.
Fire. She's the one out of the little... Yeah.
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 And Brawly, that was the fighting guy. Like, that man, I just demolished really quickly because I had a Curlia on my team at that point. Or a Ralston Curlia. And
yes.
I think in Ruby, by itself, Ruby, I just struggled because it took me like 3 or 4 times to get through Brawly.
I remember Brawly was one of the, like, you guys have to watch the stream because what the fuck. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then Watson was fine. I think Norman actually took someone down on my team. Because I think the Vigoroth was much stronger than I was anticipating. Maybe the Slocking was much stronger.
I remember you mentioning that someone had gone down in the Norman fight, but I can't remember who.
I want to say it was the Gardevoir.
That sounds right.
I could be wrong.
But you're not doing Nuzlocke for this, so you can just revive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is just I'm only keeping Pokemon on my team that can Mega Evolve, which is also kind of forcing me to have some like interesting like different teams, because otherwise I would have defaulted to, I don't know, like a Swallow or something.
Nice.
You know, exactly. There you go. There you go. Because I have some on-screen time where I was running around trying to catch a Ralp. I have some on-screen time trying to fish around for a Carvana. I took a detour to go get an Aeron after I got a Mach Bike. And just like
Nice.
random bits and pieces. But ever since getting the experience all, it's just been a breeze. And when no, you blink and I beat her this time around. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
And then Tate and Liza earlier today, like,
Is that the twins?
yeah, the
Oh, wow.
psychic twin.
Right?
And they had their Soul Rock and Lunatone, but instead of keeping it easy and pulling out my Sharpedo and doing a surf, I was like, well, let me just take the opportunity to level up like Latios and do this and that and blah blah blah. Because I was like, why not?
You're moving through this game. If you're already
Moving.
damn.
Experience all.
Yeah.
Moving.
It really does. Yeah.
7 badges in 12 hours.
Damn. Cool.
It's fast.
And the last one is what? The raised city, the one
Where?
out. Which one?
Water and Satopolis.
Yeah, Satopolis. That's what I was. Yeah. Cool.
Overall, interesting though. You can
Yeah.
tell there's been some graphical improvements, some story improvements.
And you said you had a Latios on your team?
Yes, and I knew that was coming, so I think it's a great opportunity to jump to Cam and ask how you feel about this plot point.
I actually talked about it on the stream today because you get Surf and then you go across and you're like, great. And then Steven's there and he's just like, oh, hey, welcome to this side of the world. Oh, look, it's Latios. And Latios is like, come with me. So you fly Latios to just like an island where Latios is waiting for you. You fight some grunts. And then Latios is just like, okay, I'll join your team.
Wait.
And that's when you learn how to do the Mega Evolution.
Wait. So who gets which one?
Ruby gets Latios.
Because O, R, and Alpha Sapphire gets Latias. Because
Yeah.
A.
I got it.
Love it.
They might have been like that from the get-go. Like maybe it was like Sapphire was always meant to get Latias, and maybe Ruby was.
Oh no,
meant to get
I'm
Latias
sure.
available.
I'm trying to
That's really clever.
remember
if
for next time.
that was
All right, that's fun. I like it.
Yeah, and like,
Are they
Just
also
like
red and
you
blue?
make it
Is that a thing?
Hmm?
Are they also red and blue? Is that a thing?
Latias is red,
S-
but
and-
Sapphire is blue.
Okay, hate that.
So they're flipped.
yeah.
But it was actually kind of nice because it's pretty much like using a Z power. But like I'd never Mega Evolved because I didn't play Gen 6.
Right. So now you
So
get to
for me,
Mega
I was
Evolve.
like, oh, this is good. This is helpful. Now I know.
Yeah.
And then I have used Latias like once.
Sometimes it makes a difference, and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like the ones where it really makes a difference are the ones where the Mega Evolution picks up a new type.
Ability.
Ability. Oh, yeah. Also true. I don't think I
Some
experienced
Pokemon
that.
have abilities.
Mega
Like-
Ampharos is Dragon, as well as
Yeah.
Electric. So
That's pretty awesome.
that kind of makes a big difference.
And Mega Gyarados drops what? Flying for dark or water for dark?
I think flying for
I
dark.
think Flying for Dark.
Yeah, because I remember that Mega Gyarados in Gen 6.
God.
I was like, what the fuck? What type is this? Because I think I tried to hit it with something, and I was like, why is it dark? But it
Yep.
has to be on the Water Elite Four team, so it's probably Water Dark.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Absolute pain. But yeah, Cam, who's your team now?
Right now it's Marsh Stomp.
Yes!
If I can remember.
Yes!
Marsh Stomp, Wello, Numel, Grimer, Latias, and Plusle, Minun.
It's such a
Plusle.
dope Gen 3 team. I love it.
Love the Numo on the team.
Yeah, that's
Numel's
awesome.
the replacement for the Hariyama.
Oh, Hariyama's the one I remember fainting
That
out
hurts.
in
Yeah.
Roman, right? Yeah.
Which is why I was so confused, because it's retaliate from a normal type against a fighting type.
But fighting
There's-
doesn't resist normal, does it?
It's not. Is it not half effective?
No.
No.
Oh.
Normal's
Okay,
half
never mind.
effective
That's
against rock and steel. Doesn't affect ghost.
Take it
That's-
from the one who you can see reading off of his chart above his computer.
I mean, yeah, I was double
Yeah.
checking. Because I'm never sure about those. But I always. Normal is one of those types that, like, there aren't a lot of things that have resistances to it. It's really just
Yeah.
3. Which is weird, but true.
But only one thing is super effective against it, so I guess that's...
It makes
Yeah.
it versatile in a sense when there's not a lot resisting it.
Yeah.
It was really helpful to have Swellow's normal typing, because I went up against someone who kept using Shadow Claw, and I was like, okay, go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Must have not had another move.
guess not.
Useless.
But I had forgotten that, like, my whole team was, like, high level 30s, and then I popped on Numel at the beginning of the stream, and it was, like, level 18 or 19. But the
Yeah.
X share is so... Or the X ball is so helpful,
Yeah.
because I think that Numel's about to evolve into Camerupt at this point.
Also,
Yeah.
Camerupt's Mega Evolution is beautiful.
Ooh.
It looks so ridiculous, but it's so great.
I didn't know Camerupt had a Mega Evolution.
Does
I think they did that on purpose because of both Maxie and Archie
Yeah.
and their Camerupt and Sharpedo to have the Mega Evolve.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's very cool.
It looks so interesting.
Yeah.
So, Cam, where are you in the game now?
I just beat the Weather Institute.
Right. You said that maybe before we
Before we
started
started.
streaming? Okay.
So I
Um,
did all of Route 118 and Route 123 to the point that I could, went back, and then went north.
Does
Did
this
the
now
Weather
lead up to Winona? Is that what's coming next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortree's next after Rival Battle 3.
Oh. Yeah.
And so it's taking me a little bit longer, so I still only have 5 badges at 13 hours because of the Nuzlocke.
Yeah. That's still pretty fast.
It's incredibly fast for not being able to, like, speed the game up at all.
Especially since you made it through Rival Battle 2. Which
Yeah.
I still consider like one of the hardest encounters in all of Pokemon
Don't
because
worry.
of where it is.
You're not alone, so does like the rest of the internet. It's the worst rival battle.
Yeah.
What I will say is, Cam, just be careful because the jump in level from Winona to Liza and Tate is like 10 levels.
Ooh, shit.
Winona's
Right.
highest is like 35, and Tate and Liza, they're both at 45.
Great. Right now, I think that the majority of my team is at about 41.
Beautiful.
Oh,
So-
that's feeling pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I've been using the route up to Fortree
To level.
to level Plusle.
Oh, because then you're going to have a flying fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Winona can still clap cheeks if you're not careful.
Yeah.
She's got a team. She's got that Altaria.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's fast.
Plus, she's got a legendary on her team.
Altaria.
Nope.
Pelipper.
Yep.
Oh.
Pelipper.
The god.
But it's water flying, so I'm...
It's water flying, so you'll be able to take care of it easily. Pelipper's just dope. What a great Pokemon.
One of the things, and I think I commented on this a while ago, but it really helps the Nuzlocke, is the ability to see, like, the Pokemon that are around you. Like, they'll shake in the bush, and you can be like, what is that? Oh, I don't want that. What is that? Oh, that would be good for the team. And it tells you, like, what its potential could be, so, like, you know that you're going to get something good or not.
That is very helpful for Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Rather than
I
just
think
like,
that
let me go in blind every time.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty great.
means I could get an Absol, which would be cool.
Ooh. Thalma 3.
2.
I had a Thalma 2 in Gen 6.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Although I think every time I catch a Thalma in various games, or an Absol in various games, I name it Thalma 2.
Absol has a Mega Evolution. So.
You should definitely catch one then.
It's so fluffy.
It's so
It's
fluffy.
beautiful. Like, Absol in its Mega Evolution could be on like a L'Oreal commercial. But also, the other thing is that Mega Absol looks like, kind of gives me like Girahim vibes from Skyward Sword.
I don't know Skyward Sword that well,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
I don't
same.
remember who you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, the wings, though.
Just like look up Girahim, Ghirahim, and then look up Mega Absol,
G-H-I...
Rahim.
A-H-I-M. Girahim. Oh, wait, I can see where this is going. Mega Absol.
It's the hair and the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely
It gives
the
me
hair.
those vibes.
It's the...
Yeah.
Absol is such a weirdly lopsided, like a asymmetrical Pokemon.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah, it's great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. And the Mega
Throw it up
Evolution
against-
only emphasizes that.
Yeah.
Hmm?
The Mega Evolution makes that like more, not less. Does it pick up another type? Oh, it does?
It does?
What is it again?
Wait. Oh, that's cool. Unless I'm wrong about Absol's base typing. Hey, Masaru, how's it going?
Absol's only dark by itself.
It picks up Fairy type when it Mega Evolves.
You know, Cam, if you Mega Evolve your Absol to a Fairy type, you could fuck up the Altaria.
Yeah, you can pipe
Can't
some
use
dragons.
any dragon moves.
I would just have to get Absol before doing Fortree.
But don't you have to go out of Fortree to the Chameleon before you
Yeah, you have to face the
take on the
Kecleon.
gym? The Kecleon.
Which I
Chameleon.
caught one today.
I forgot what it was called.
I can't
Yeah.
remember if that's the immediate route after Fortree.
It is.
It is, yes. So you
Yeah.
could, in theory,
I could, and then I would
get
have to
yourself that Absol.
Well, I'd have to get Absolate too, right?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, right.
I only
Yeah.
have Latiosite. Latiosite?
Where do you get the Absol?
Where is Absolate?
You can look it up on the internet and find out. And then you can go to a dumbass island in the middle of nowhere like I had to do for the
Oh.
Amphora site.
How to get Absolate?
Uh-oh.
You
Serena's
get it.
making it look like you can't get this until endgame.
You can't get it until after...
E4.
No, you can.
Wait.
You just can't get it until, like, the Safari Zones. And I can't remember if you can... Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can access the Safari Zone before taking on Winona. Because I remember I skipped Winona for a while in Ruby to go level up and do Lily Cove and get Hyper Beam and all that jazz. So you can access the Safari Zone and get the Absolite.
Nice.
Oh, if you need both bikes, you can. Then it's after. But if you
Oh,
don't
fuck.
need both bikes, then you can get it before.
So this is
Oh, right.
maybe
That
viable.
Safari Zone is like all about acro biking.
I think you can get it before then. It looks like it's only Acrobike.
I mean, I could just use Muscle.
True. Yeah.
But it's
tho-
part Dragon.
Yeah. That's the only
It's gonna be
downside.
neutral. And Absol's gonna at least be able to normally take an Earthquake.
Right.
Wait. How?
Because Altaria can use Earthquake and Minun will KO if it gets
Yeah.
hit with an
Oh,
Earthquake.
normally take it. Got it.
Yeah, neutral.
Yeah.
Maybe I put in Marsh Stomp with Rock Slide.
That could work.
That could work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure it. I'll figure something out.
You can't really get Earthquaked. Yeah, because I was just trying to remember Water and Ground. But yeah, that'll be fine.
I keep forgetting that, like, grass is effective against ground.
Yep.
I keep putting in Numal against, like, Rosalia, because I'm like, oh, ground versus poison. Great. Fire versus grass. It's fantastic. And then it'll be like Mega Absorb.
That's just normal effective, right? Because
it's normal effective.
Yeah, but still.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It just caught me off guard.
Mega Absorb.
I have grown intimately familiar with what the grass type is effective against in my run so far of Soul Silver.
And why is that?
Yeah.
Because of my starter.
You're a loser.
I started Chikorita.
You loser.
Yeah. Someone has to at some point.
Yeah. Well, not really. We're still going to have to skip a starter because of Gen 6 and X and Y.
Yeah, but whatever.
We missed one. But it would be nice if the one we missed could be Chikorita somehow. But that's okay. I wanted to give it a go because I want to be able to talk with personal experience about how much it fucking sucks to start Chikorita. And I have a feeling by the end of the game I'm going to be able to talk about that in great detail.
Oh boy. I'm not ready for this.
I hope you get a level 100 Meganium.
At least tell me it looks cute when it walks behind you.
A little bit.
Okay, that's a redeeming quality, is it's a cute buddy.
It was pretty dumb to go through Sprout Tower.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Especially since my backup. So, right now, I've imposed no restrictions upon myself for Soul Silver, mostly because I'm like, I need to finish this game before the year ends, and clearly, like, that might not happen if I don't sort of let myself do whatever. So I have right now a Chikorita, a Geodude, and fucking Weedle. Because I've just been like picking shit up and adding it to the team. So that team I ran Sprout Tower with.
You didn't?
Okay. Well, you could do.
Yeah, how did that go?
It was basically what I did was led with Geodude and swapped out to Chikorita and just used normal moves to down all the Bellsprouts. It was pretty dumb.
No Hoot Hoot.
No Hoot Hoot.
Flying types.
Much as I love Hoot Hoot, I haven't played the game at night yet, so I haven't got to catch one.
Right.
Yeah.
Time actually matters in Gen 2.
It does. However,
you can always just decide to turn it on for 5 minutes and run and catch a Hoot Hoot.
That's what I should do. Not stream it, but just show up with it. I will say that strategy wound up being dope when I got to Faulkner, because then Faulkner was like, "Ha! I got all my dad's birds," and I was like, "Okay, I have a rock."
Yeah.
Good luck. So that was fun. So I'm through Faulkner, and I went on to the next town, Azalea City or whatever, but I haven't done the whole Slowpoke thing yet. Because I got there and I just wasn't prepared to invest myself into that storyline. Yeah. So, I'm way behind, but I think I successfully overleveled my team a little bit enough that we should be able to power through some stuff. I thought that I could go right to the gym. I forgot that you had to do Sprout Tower first. So I showed up at the gym, like, alright, Geodude's leveled enough, ready to fight. And they're like, no. You have to go to the tower. I was like, okay, guess we'll get even more ready for this.
What was the purpose of Sprout Tower again? I can't remember.
There is no purpose whatsoever to that plot point.
It is to get HM5 flash.
Okay, yeah. It's to get HM5 flash.
But you don't need HM5 flash,
That is correct.
right? I don't remember any.
You want to go through Dark Cave.
If you want to go through Dark Cave and actually see where you're going.
And you don't need it in the Whirl Islands, right?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
flash.
I think it's the worst designed thing in all of Pokemon because there is no reason why you have to fight like 50 Bellsprouts through this stupid tower. Other than the fact that the game designers were like, man, what should this guy's team be? Oh, I know, another team of all Bellsprouts. Why? Because it's the Sprout Tower. Fuck you, that's why. What did you say,
Look,
Cam?
there was a legend that there was a gigantic Bellsprout and that it is like the centerpiece of this tower.
I know, I wanted to fight that one. My team was ready.
They didn't have Dynamaxing yet, though.
It was a really cool concept, and so they really ran with it. Hmm.
Yeah.
And it got left in the game.
They probably just needed to also give you like something else to help speed up the leveling process.
Yeah, I mean, if you start Cyndaquil, it's dope. Because then you just show up to this place where there's nothing but grass types and you can just power level up. And then at that point you go to Faulkner and you're like, good. I don't know how y'all did it with like Totodile going through there. Because that has to be really annoying.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Hoot
Cameron.
hoot.
Because I also brought Totodile for...
For Heart Gold.
How did I do Sprout Tower? I'm gonna look up that stream.
You could have also just picked up a Rattata and just said fuck it and went with that.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is they're not high level at all. Like, they're very low level Bellsprout. Which
Or Ghastly with Lick.
kind of makes it more annoying. Because you're just required to bash all these level 5 Bellsprouts heads in. But, anyway.
I remember how I did it. Totodile knew Bite,
Oh,
and I was level 13 against level 6 Bellsprouts.
that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it. It's really just annoying because, like, if you have a lead Pokemon who's weak to grass, then getting hit means you take a lot of damage, even if you can still kill them. That's why, like, Geodude, I was like, oops, left him in. Cool, there goes half my health. Like, because of Vine Whip. Yeah. But hey, now Chikorita knows Synthesis.
Can heal itself. Good job, Chikorita.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No, it learns Synthesis, like, super early. Like, I think before level 15. Which I was like, why? What is the point of this? It's a 5 PP move. Heals you for like 50% of your health normally, which is like 20 points at this level.
Because Chikorita's fragile and weak, and they need something to give you, like, throw you a bone
I
early on
guess
to be able
so.
to heal.
I wish it had an offensive move instead. That'd be
If
better.
you could forget it, and then when you have Meganium later, go back to the move relearner, remember? Move tutor, whatever it's called.
I mean, it has Bulbasaur's exact stats. I know that. So, having a healing move is actually not a bad idea. It's just like, I don't know. It's not really what you're like excited for when your starters in like the first 15 levels. You're like, oh, dope. Like a doesn't do any damage move. Fun. Oh my gosh, you guys, guess what happened on Friday?
On Friday?
Yeah.
You mean the Taylor Swift album dropping?
That was last week.
You said happened.
Happens.
Oh,
Happens.
Happens.
Oh. Yeah, it sounded like you said happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my bad. I blame my internet connection and my microphone and anything else other than me. No, it's a
Yeah,
big
it's
Friday in the
Fridays.
Pokemon world.
Big drop.
Yes.
Big
Right.
drop.
It's a
Big
drop.
day.
Big drop.
Yes.
Getting ready for some BDE and SPE.
Hopefully they actually send it.
Can we get banned from YouTube? Yeah, no, I'm psyched. Cam, did you do the same thing that I did?
I have the cartridge, yeah. Let me
Pre-ordered
get it.
physical copy from Amazon?
And I hope that they actually send
Same.
it so it arrives on Friday.
So that's what should happen. The only... What's up?
Something else that was supposed to arrive on Friday did not, and it's not arriving until this coming Friday.
Oh, no.
Serious?
But
Yeah.
is that going through Amazon or is that someone else?
No, it's going through the United States Postal Service.
Oh, but Amazon never shipped that, right?
Amazon had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So the one time I did have a game that was supposed to deliver on Friday not do that was Mario Golf Super Rush. And it came in the next morning.
Oh.
So hopefully, even if it's delayed, it'll be like that. And I think I had it by like 8 a.m. because we went out to Nicole's parents, and I definitely like grabbed it downstairs on our way out so that I could like play it while we're there. Yeah.
I'm A-okay with it arriving a day or two late because I'm going to
Well,
be going out of town that Friday anyway.
That
and
is true.
I can't do anything. Yeah. So, like, I'll just be listening to the Red album all weekend.
A
It's great. hmm
yeah.
Continue listening.
I got to it. I realized the other night when we were all texting about this, the album dropped at midnight. I was working that night, and when I finished my work, I looked at the clock. I was like, "Oh, it's 1 a.m." And apparently, the album dropped an hour ago.
You've been
And
listening to it that whole hour.
well,
Yeah. We
I actually couldn't have because I was doing video transcribing work, which is the whole reason I was like up late anyway. And that I can't listen to stuff because I have to listen to the people talking. So
I see.
I wound up listening to it the next day, for most of the day. That's great. It has made a very good soundtrack to my weekend.
I stayed up to listen to it when it dropped. And listened to the whole thing all the way through when it dropped.
I also saw her on SNL, which is very cool.
Oh, I've been watching a couple of those right before. We're going to continue watching more of them after we are done here tonight.
Nice.
So good.
She was in a sketch on SNL. which
Oh,
was
that
fun.
song was brilliant.
Yep. It was a good one.
Oh, man. But aside from that, I mean, on Omega Ruby, I still have...
You have like the
The-
final team confrontation?
Yep, the Seafloor Cavern, and then
Yeah.
Sutopolis, and then the Elite Four, and we're done.
Damn.
I think honestly it's because Oris is just full of a lot of side stuff. Like,
Yeah.
there's an entire route I haven't even explored.
Mm.
You remember the Reggie plotline.
Unfortunately,
Side
yes.
plot. Yes, but that's all just like miscellaneous optional routes that you don't even have to explore or do anything with.
Gotcha.
Really. Just Oris is just full of extra fluff.
Because
and
there's
extra
also
exploration.
there's also the Delta episode, right? At the end of both games. Is that true?
Yeah. There's something I think it's after the Elite Four.
That's like post game. I think that's the legendary content in. Although that might be wrong.
I think that's the Rayquaza interaction.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought.
But yeah.
I wasn't sure.
It's just full of so much extra, which is why I'm able to run through it so quickly, why Cam's running through it so quickly, and having to be being able to be so high level. Because, like, you're like one stream behind me, basically, Cam.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
you can knock out Fortree and Moss Deep in one if you really wanted to.
I really pushed, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost pushed a Fortree today. I was like, it's fine.
You'll KO that in a half hour, get through the next route in an hour, and then get to Moss Deep, Mountain Fire in an hour. You're done.
Oh yeah, I still
You're
have
at
to
me.
do the whole headquarters bit too. So.
Yeah, that won't take very long.
Well, I gotta figure out when I'm streaming this week, but I don't know if I'll make it to the end of the game by Friday, which is like my tentative cutoff, because I am probably gonna switch over and do some Pearl streams when I get that cartridge. Yeah. I don't know if I'll make it. If I don't, I'm just gonna put off Soul Silver until I get through Shining Pearl. But yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I still have one Elite Foreign champion to defeat.
True.
December could be our finish up all.
go back and do some stuff. Yeah.
Whatever. Fine.
Oh shit, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I have most of the weekend free, as I think you know. But Cam was like, oh, you should just like sit down and do a single stream and beat Shining Pearl. I was like, isn't Gen 4 the one that like kicked all our asses in Clock?
Now listen, I think the reason for that is the health bar. Because
Oh my god, no! What's that,
this is
Jen?
the generation that had the disgustingly long health bar drop. And oh god, somebody sent that video of the Heracross and the Blissey, and that Blissey took like a full minute to drop. So you take that when every other gen drops health bars in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You multiply that out by however many battles we have to go through in that whole game, and then that's probably half the reason that we have such extra long time in Gen 4 is because of the health bar.
But it's like double the time that other gens were.
But now it's going to be on Sword and Shield time. It's really faster.
Faster.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
One of the tricks.
I mean, we can walk diagonally, so.
One of the tricks that I learned for Alpha Sapphire is that if you use Aerial Ace, the health bar just instantly disappears.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love it. Because it's like, oh, I use Wing Attack. It's like, okay. Aerial Ace.
Aerial Ace, Luster Purge was the same way for Latios. It just zips it by.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a handful of moves like that, yeah. Zip it down.
It's been super helpful for speeding things up.
Oh damn, that's the joke I was gonna make that I forgot about, but I hadn't really come up with it yet. It's gonna be something about the Taylor Swift album and like Swift, the Pokemon move, but I didn't really have it all planned out yet, hence why this is the first hearing of it.
I'm sure it was going to be very clever.
Probably something like, health bar in the red, haha. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to recap. I don't have a lot to talk about since I haven't made much progress.
Yesterday you post, so.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm actually inspired now, seeing how much progress you made through that one. I'm going to try to push further in Soul Silver, especially since I can go in any order I want once I get past Goldenrod.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once you get to Ekkerteak, there's a couple different ways that you can keep going with these cities.
Is that it? Ekkerteak? Okay, yeah. I'm excited for that. We'll see how it goes.
But all year, I have been the one that has trailed behind.
Not anymore.
And now I am the one who is the furthest.
Not anymore. Yeah. That's exciting. I mean, yeah. Part of that was I just had times where I was like, I have to leave, so I need to finish this game. That was my whole thing with Ultrasun. I was just like,
oh yeah.
Like I'm not good at Pokemon. I was just like, I need to go to my wedding, so I need to finish this game.
I'm not good at Pokemon. Has spent the last 11 months playing Pokemon.
Yeah, but you guys were hard reading me, eyeing my type chart earlier. Like, I still don't remember anything. By the way, I wanted to mention this. I've told you guys, but I haven't necessarily told our viewership. I don't even know if this will get up on the channel or not. Although the more clips I make, the more I think it has a place on the channel. So I've been going through legendary encounters and pulling out some clips that like show how. So far, I've only gone through mine because there's a lot. But like looking at how we react to the encounters is the goal, and how that changes through the different gens. But oh my god, I forgot how bad my battle with Articuno was.
You forgot?
I forgot.
You forget.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Man.
And then I show up again, and so my professor's been talking a lot about, this is for a class, about like frustration and feedback, and failure and feedback really are the two big things, but also frustration being part of that, and like productive frustration versus unproductive frustration. Mm-hmm. And there's so many times walking through the video where I'm just like, like just making noises that are clearly just like not having a good time right now, super pissed off that this isn't working. And I forgot that that's the battle where I was just throwing Pokeballs and it wouldn't like even do the wiggle. It would just be like, you missed.
Back in the day, that's what they did. You just missed it until it finally just did all three wiggles in once. Yeah. And that was
brutal. Brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The funniest thing is Gen 1 legendary encounters where all they do is just miss and that's it.
There's also, I don't even remember doing this, but the second time I show up, I had saved right before the encounter. So I go into it, I have Pikachu out first, and I select Shockwave, trying to paralyze. Articuno moves first, which I wasn't expecting, hits with Ice Beam. Pikachu's health dropped to 0, and I immediately reset the save. Because I was like, okay, that didn't work. Try again.
Oh my god.
I know that pain.
Yeah. So this is going to be fun, because I get to go now through a bunch of other legendary encounters and see what I find.
Go grab the entire Distortion World encounter.
That's what I have. I have a note somewhere that says like,
that was a 45-minute endeavor.
These are all the legendary encounters I'm trying to get. Ah, God.
Man.
So many encounters.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But what was the Gen 7 Necrozma encounter?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have. So I have written down like Necrozma 1, 2, 3, and then I just have the whole thing like underlined, like I think, because there's a lot of Necrozma towards the end of Gen 7 or the Ultras.
I got really lucky with it, but
yeah, my note under my column for Gen 3 just says a fuck ton, because I have like the extra legendary stream.
Two questions. One, did you stream Mewtwo for Gen 1?
Yep. I actually have that on my list, and I downloaded that stream.
Okay. And then the other one was, have you considered all of the times for Gen 2 where we would just randomly run into the legendaries?
That's giving me such a headache. Like, I don't even know how to handle that, because going through our streams and finding like moments where we encountered a legendary outside of Sermina's streams, which are like meticulously well timestamped for the first couple gens.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the first couple gens. That's it.
No, that actually made my life so much easier for like one of the games, because I was just like, okay, this happened then.
How much time do you have before you have to turn this in? Because I can do some more time stamping.
I don't think it's worth it. I have like 3 weeks. Yeah. This is also supposed to be like a 10-15 minute video, and I have like 3 or 4 minutes of clips from my Articuno encounter, so I'm not sure that all of these encounters are going to make it in, which is kind of sad, but that's okay.
You could just make a very short, like 10-second clip of you making the
That would be really
A
funny.
montage.
That would be really funny. But then I'd
That's a
leave
great
out.
idea.
No. Just to be clear, I've cut down the Articuno fight to like 3 or 4 minutes of clips that I like cannot decide between. Because they're all at that caliber. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
In any case, I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm not sure I'm going to capture every legendary in this, but I think I'm going to go through a couple of gens and try to grab a couple of our encounters and grab some good clips, because I think it'll be a good way to showcase. I was hoping that I could at least get through Gen 6, because that one has the different encounter mechanic from all the earlier gens. But
Different encounter mechanic?
yes, once you enter the room and see Xerneas or Yveltal, you cannot not encounter it. It charges you.
Oh, you can't like walk around and do other
Previous
things.
generations, you walk up to the legendary and do something. In this case, it challenges you to a battle,
Yeah.
which
That's
you
cool.
can't escape, which is very cool. And I remember reacting to it on my stream and being like, holy shit. Because I expected to have the usual, like, oh, you want to fight the thing? Like, maybe you should get your Pokemon in order, da-da-da.
Or I can save right before the encounter.
And Xerneas was like, no. I am coming to your house. I am going to break your furniture.
Technically, you could make the same argument at the end of Sun and Moon that you're cutscened into fighting the Tapu.
Yes.
You don't have a choice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
almost
I
forgot
think
about that.
I think the reason that it struck me so much in Gen 6 was that I hadn't seen that before. I think Gen 5 does something like a little different with the legendaries just because of how the plot works, but it's still not, it doesn't have quite the like, I don't know. Gen 6 definitely takes some agency away from you because you don't get to choose when the fight starts.
Yeah, Gen 5 is still like, there's a lead up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know that it's coming.
Yeah. The cool thing about Gen 5 is like there's a whole little like 3D cutscene thing where they show you the
Orb.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which looks
That's
super janky on the way we have it streaming because it's supposed to be across both screens of the DS.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh well.
Oops.
It's fine.
Whoops.
There's also no sound for that part, too, so it's just broken all over the place.
Wait, was there no sound?
Yeah, it like does the whole
What's his
build
face?
up of the orb, and then it just goes completely silent, and then it's just like,
Wow,
here's the legendary.
dope.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think if I'm gonna make it to anything, I'll try to grab some stuff from Gen 3. I'll try to grab Distortion World, maybe Palkia and Dialga, from the non-platinum stuff.
I think I did it, yeah. Distortion World was fun.
Yeah. It's also like, yeah, that's cool in so many ways. But yeah. So,
See Spirit Pillar again.
I'm so excited.
And I'm really excited to see how they remix that music as well, because that was some serious soundtrack
yeah.
in Gen 4.
Yeah,
so-
it was,
So
wasn't it?
hoping
Mhm.
that elements of Platinum get put into each of the games.
Yeah.
Oh, if they do that.
It looks like they keep leaning away from that in their public statements, but
Away from that,
yeah, like the things I've been hearing the most are like kind of trickle down from the designers, basically saying like you wanted faithful recreations of Diamond and Pearl, so that's what we created. Which I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad that they didn't, carve up the games in favor of reshaping them to include newer features, but also the platinum content was very cool. I guess damned if you do, damned if you don't for a designer. Like,
Someone's gonna be mad.
exactly. So
they should just remake Platinum and Emerald.
there you go. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Although, what would you call Emerald? Y'all already used Alpha and Omega.
Something in the middle, like Gamma.
Gamma Emerald.
Sigma
Like-
Emerald. I don't know.
Ligma Emerald.
Like, shut it. Shut up.
That's not a Greek letter I'm familiar with.
What's Ligma?
Yeah. Banned from YouTube. Now I'm trying to think of a name for platinum.
Epsilon Emerald.
Epsilon Emerald. There you go. It's the memory of Emerald.
And then it would be
Well,
ORSD.
Or is he? Love it.
Brilliant and shining. You could get sparkling platinum.
Sparkling platinum. That works.
But then you have
Dazzling?
SS.
Oh, yeah, that's
With-
not good. Well,
These
no,
you
you
have
wouldn't.
brilliant, shining, sparkling.
I mean, they already named their games BD and SP. I feel like they're not really looking at the acronyms too carefully.
Well, Oros makes a lot of
Yeah.
I
sense.
think you would have to go with like Dazzling Platinum because
Dazzling
you would have
Platinum.
VD, SP, and then DP.
Well, DP's no good, but
Exactly. None of them are any good.
All glitter
You have to keep
makes
going with that.
yeah.
Polished platinum.
PP.
PP, really?
BDSP. PP. BDS.
PDS, PPP.
Maybe like Lustrous Platinum or something. I don't
Ooh,
know.
that's good.
LP.
Oh.
99 LP. So close to promotion. League used to have still does, a points system for ranked where it was all based on LP. So once you got to 100 LP, you could go up to the next rank. I like Lustrous Platinum. That'd be
Lustrous. And Nintendo. Get on this.
good. Nintendo, hire us, the founders of the Vintage Pokemon Project, to
Yes.
literally run your company and rename
pretty
all
cool.
your games.
Ultimate goal, working for Nintendo.
What if they just pulled the Ultimate Moon and called it Platinum?
Still,
PP.
Yeah, still PP. That's the problem. Yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited for those. If you are watching, just know that we will have at least one stream of BDSP next weekend. So you can see it here first, folks. You don't have to go to any of the big corporate streamers. You can come right here to your favorite small business, Vintage Pokemon Project, and support us by watching our BDSP streams. Yeah, that's my joke of the day. Since my red one flopped.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything else? I think I'm cooked.
no, we'll just have to figure out stream schedule for the week.
Yeah, I'll be in the mornings, so you guys have at the evenings.
We'll have to figure them out.
Yeah. I actually got some people from my class to join in last week, so that was exciting.
Awesome.
So tune
Nice.
in. That's the word. Yeah, I got some good advice on
Oh gosh.
Geodude. Basically, just Geodude is great. I was like, okay, yeah.
But you can't
It is
get Goron.
great.
Thank you.
Did you see Graveler during my Fire Red stream or
Yes.
Leaf Green stream?
Yes.
Yes.
I know that's part of why I have a Geodude now. I'm like, holy crap, rock types are awesome. Yeah. Anyway, this has been our Sunday update. We're usually, if you're new to the channel by any chance, we usually try to do these like every Sunday just to update you all on the week's progress. Sometimes we don't have them, or sometimes they are later than usual, or sometimes they're on Monday, but almost always once a week you get to hear from us. So this week, stay tuned. If you're following our channel, then you're following all of us on our streams. And we'll probably have some stuff from Soul Silver, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire this week as we look to end those games this month and start up Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl coming this weekend. Until next time, this has been VPP, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Where's my BRB screen? Almost pulled it off.
Great work.